I think he overpaid.
Oh, hi! You caught me in a goose!
Oh, wait, but was it a good game? Generic control in the deck goes. We're back with another Scott Dwazio. Today we're doing Shovelware Variety Hour Round 2. It's a 16-minute long video. We're going to learn more about some shovelware. In the thumbnail, there's a lot of games that look very interesting that do not look very good. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. Yes, Shovelware Variety Hour 2.
Eminem's kart racing wasn't good?
I have $20 and I need a weekend for my kid!
Did somebody order terrible? Everybody who's like, Scott doesn't play my favorite games. Well, f you. Have you played Chicken Shoot? Jesus,
I have
humanity.
not.
Now, would I consider the data design game shovelware?
Yes.
No, I consider them
Same thing. 5 months later is a 5-year or 5-month gap.
Oh, yeah, garbage.
My Horse and Me? Oh, is that the horse game?
Wait, there's more? Playing through shovelware isn't about tolerance,
Billy
it's
the
about
Wizard?
endurance. So after the
Alvin and Chipmunks?
incident 5 months ago, I can take on anything.
Do you remember when every
Hotel
song
for
had an
Dogs,
Alvin
I'm
and
not even gonna
Chipmunks
flinch.
version?
Sure, I may be fairly broken after playing through all these terrible Wii games, but there's nothing a little more terrible Wii games can't fix. I think it's time to take things to the next level. We've got a whole lot more Wii shovelware to look at.
He's covering all of
Shovelware
those?
is something we all have to deal with at some point. We all have a Chicken Shoot in our lives, somebody who released for the Wii for $20 and is shit. This one comes with a microphone. I mean, Mario Tennis Aces didn't, and we all know how that one turned out. Truth or Lies is a lie detecting game. You plug the microphone in and pass it around your room of Truth or Lies fans. The game asks you a question, you answer the question, it'll determine if it's a lie or not. That's
really?
Right, THQ made a lie detector for the Wii. I knew they could do it! There are different categories of questions we can hop into here for all different kinds of people. I am in the adult genre, so I picked that. And now I expected the questions to be within the realm of one Like, look at this cover. This guy has some skeletons in his closet.
He does.
By and large, Truth or Lies, it contains no interesting questions. Like, oh man, you lied about the highest level of education you'll think you'll receive. Of course, you could play this with the family with all the saucy questions removed. Still, it's a great way to accidentally
Where's
let
the
truth
saucy?
out.
If you woke up in bed with a giant tarantula next to you, how would you react?
I'd say
adopted I have no clue how this game determines if what you said was a truth or a lie.
Oh.
I tried to sound like a bumbling idiot and it labeled it as a truth. I screamed into the mic and it labeled it as a truth. I said this game was garbage and it labeled it as a lie. It's broken. There's nothing else to this game. You just pass it around to your friends. It scores your answer based on whatever day of the week it is, and then it's over after a couple rounds. 1 down, 30 to go. Disney Sing It Pop Hits. What do you know? It's another microphone-based game.
Is that Taylor Swift and the Jonas Brothers?
Related songs such as all of these. This has more worth than Truth or Lies, a popular epitaph. But I can still spit into the mic for an entire song, and it says that was great. Might as well order these from best to worst. So Disney Sing It Pop Hits. Solid enough karaoke experience. Definitely a better game than Truth or Lies. I'm ranking Truth or Lies above it. It can be used in police stations, and it's a fun way to find out your wife's been cheating on you. Finishing up the microphone games here
Boogie.
is Boogie.
99 cents.
Killer titles not made by Nintendo back in the Wii days. It was an iconic game. Like, it was hard to picture third-party Wii games without picturing Boogie. You can sing, but you can also dance by moving around the Wii remote and nunchuck and shaking them to the beat of the song or something, I don't know. Like, you shake the controllers
it was always
to the
so
beat,
good
but you
at
can't do the same shaking for
recognizing.
too long because your points will start decreasing, so you start shaking to the beat in a different direction. It's not challenging or fun, it's boring. One neat feature is you can save your performances as videos, add a bunch of filters and text.
Theater mode.
I'm all out of paper, I'll just use Boogie for my grocery list. Boogie's not god-awful, but it's semi-awful. It's right above Truth or Lies in terms of quality. At least Just Dance and Dance Dance Revolution show you what you have to do. Boogie just lets you become a safety hazard, and that gets boring after 5 minutes. Speaking of Just Dance, contrary to popular belief, there's more to life than Just Dance. There are other Ubisoft dance games, such as this fucking thing. Smurfs Dance Party is based on that fateful night on July 29th, 2011. To me, this seemed like an easy way to squirt out a game in time for the movie. All they had to do was reuse Just Dance's gameplay, get their Smurf guy to whip up some Smurf models, animate 24 dances, cobble together some Smurf cover songs.
Smurfs are a Disney thing, right?
There is a story mode, and I beat it in 30 minutes. I'm sure you've heard this today already, but I have to reiterate it. Smurf Dance Party's main problem is a lack of content. But hey, it's called the Smurfs Dance Party.
Because there's a Disney thing that has...
It deserves a spot right above Boogie for being a dance game with its priorities.
They're not the same thing.
I just played Smurfs Dance Party, so let's let nature be nature and play Alvin and the Chipmunks next. Alvin and the Chipmunks came out for the Wii a few weeks ahead of the official movie release in 2007.
Oh, they knew it was going to be a big deal.
Recipe for disaster. How many were spoiled on the movie from the game? Raise your hands. Take the stage.
I was not.
Like a chipmunk.
Oh, no. There it is.
This is a rhythm game where you have to shake the Wii remote and nunchuck to the beat, but only for the bottom stars right here. For the top stars, hold B or Z while shaking either of the controllers. See, you thought this was just gonna be boring. No, this is boring with a twist. This game pisses in the shower. It's disgusting. It's just the same animations playing while you shake your controllers. But you probably didn't have to hear me say that.
Video
mode.
mode.
Many people looking at gameplay and saying, holy Not as good as Disney Sing It, that's for sure.
Oh, it's
yeah,
worse?
I said it. Why not bang out one last movie-based game? Hotel for Dogs.
That's a movie?
Hotel for Dogs was a movie I almost saw back in 2009, and 10 years later, I still haven't. That shouldn't stop me from playing the game.
Heard
Hotel
of it.
for Dogs? I want to do that, not watch it. So this game has a terrifying cursor. Could have used a paw print, maybe an arrow, a fucking triangle. No, arthritis. So we have to click on rooms, find objects to create gadgets out of. Come on, Hotel for Dogs. It's in the title. Apparently, I have to create a gadget to help feed the dogs. Jesus Christ, you don't need a gadget for everything. Just feed your damn dogs.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I'm still not 100% sure what the hell this game even is. This one's below Alvin for me, guys. I'm sorry. You know, after Hotel for Dogs,
need to be a
I'm in the mood
Wii
for a
title?
cat scan and a pet simulation game, so how about we start things off with Puppy Love? So I'm brand loyal, I'm devoted, I want to scream my love for a company from the rooftops, so I named my character Tums. And why not name the dog that too? Nice and clear.
Oh, my name is Tums, my dog's name is Tom.
To choose from, which is puppy love lingo for 6 breeds. And I am sorry, but these breeds are
they all look the same
3D dog models just with different colors. Well, if I knew that, then I wouldn't have bought it. So I can teach my dog tricks, I can buy fun things like water and throw a frisbee. I have seen all that Puppy Love has to offer.
Great throw.
This is a bare bones, low budget Nintendogs wannabe. It's a disgrace to spell
Never
check
played
and sits right
Nintendogs.
here. My Horse and Me, why not?
Horse game.
Really, what photo would you use for a My Horse and Me title screen? You think you could have done better? This is a nice change of page. You get to name a horse by suffering through its keyboard interface, and you ride it. I don't necessarily agree with how it's controlled. You have to lift up the nunchuck or Wii remote to go left or right, but by complaining about it in 2019, I'm not sure exactly what Atari's gonna do about it. We can actually customize appearances across My Horse and Me. We can change horse color and horse mane color, but it's always about my horse, my horse, my horse. What about me? We can wear a Samsung shirt and play Spot the Difference minigames. Halfway through Spot the Difference, I was opening up Paws and Claws. Gesture writing, what the hell is that? Paws and Claws Pet Resort opens up with a great establishing shot, almost like it's gonna be a vet house tour. Oh, hi! You caught me in a goose! So we have to save some animals, but first, we have to buy some medicine. I buy one of each of a few things, go back, save a guinea pig from eye irritation, all in a day's work. Move on to the hamster. Turns out I need more materials, and because of that, the customer leaves hamster in tow. Well, fine, I wasn't gonna help the hamster anyways. Gotta run back to the store and buy all the medicine I need. I never knew Rite Aid sold horse pills. So I take out a loan for $2 grand and spend it all on dewormer paste.
My finger slipped.
Well, I can't do much for this rabbit, but I can deworm the shit out of it. I was able to fix 2 out of 3 problems with this rabbit, and they still don't pay me. Come on.
Oh, wow,
Apparently,
really?
This rabbit's been scratching itself like crazy. Listen, I'm not one to call our customers lying sacks of garbage.
Multiple times I went to a doctor and they misdiagnosed me.
Glass over the
Went
guinea
multiple
pig's
times
ass
over
and
months.
it's labeled as his mouth.
I didn't get a refund.
My horse and me get down there, paws and claws. I may have lost the battle, but it won the war. So last time we took a look at Imagine Party Babies.
It wasn't good.
But that's not what we're talking about here. Ubisoft had 2 major series during the DS and Wii era.
Major?
The Imagine series and Pets. Pets was a big pet simulator franchise, and we have 2
$4
games right here. Pet Sports, we force this dog to street race, and that's pretty much it. Now, Pets
Why is wearing
Crazy
a hat?
Monkeys, that's where things get interesting. The monkeys invade the Wii system. I have to say, graphically, Crazy Monkeys ain't too bad. These monkeys could look a whole lot worse. We can dress up our monkey, feed our monkey, bathe our monkey, teach it tricks. $40 when this game released. I dressed up my monkey as a by-day tax guy, by-night poker guy. I gave him some food, turned on the TV, and that's pretty much all you can do. You can experience the entire game in 20 minutes. The replay value comes from repeating what you did in those 20 minutes over and over and over again. Eventually, you can get more monkeys. I named them all Jim. Better than
not to be
Puppy
confused with
Love,
Jim.
just not as good as Disney Sing It. Eminem's Beach Party is a follow-up to Eminem's Kart Racing, this time stepping away from the kart racing genre and aiming more for the beach party one. We surprisingly have an overworld to
it's gonna be a
explore
bunch
and
of like
have to
little
walk up
mini
to all these
games.
different activities. So to set the record straight, these aren't good games, but I will take any of these compared to Eminem's Kart Racing. I don't trust these damn things to drive, but Beach Party's fine. I can actually collect seashells in the overworld, and every so often collecting enough unlocks certain things like a nighttime variant of volleyball. I bet
this
haven't
did
lived
run
to
on the
see
Wii,
this
which
hits
is an
comfortably below
underpowered
Paws and
console
Claws.
on
Is that a
release.
compliment or an insult? I'd like to think it's a disappointment.
This is the second best game I've played so far.
Jelly Belly Ballistic Beans.
Oh, this will be good.
Actually, it's not too bad for being one of those stink eye games. You know when you go to GameStop and the employees are all like, I've been playing Devil May Cry 5 and Kingdom Hearts 3 and Resident Evil 2, and you're like,
Devil May
great,
Cry
and
5.
bring up Jelly Belly Ballistic Beans up to the counter. Yeah. Stink eye. Pretty simple puzzle game. You shoot beans up the board, just try to clear all the objectives you're given. Not trying to brag or anything, but I kick ass at Jelly Belly Ballistic Beans. That calls for a game being slightly better than Beach Party.
Gummy Bears Magical Medallion.
Gummy Bear's Magical Medallion. Have you ever wanted a mediocre 2D platformer starring a fake bear?
Yes.
Well, I got bad news for you. One exists. My favorite part about this game is there's nothing outright terrible about this game, but there's nothing good either. It's literally the most basic 2D platformer you could possibly imagine. This is like Gummy Bear's Ziplash to me. I'm sick of this. Time to move on to something different.
Mini golf. I love mini golf. I love golf. I haven't
Gummy
golfed
Bear's
in so
mini golf takes those classic gummy bears we got to know in Magical Medallion.
I'm sorry, is that a
and
wedge?
forces them to play golf. I didn't like this. The controls felt stupid and the ball physics were weird, but other than that, it was
massive.
Great. All right, well, let's see if kids' sports crazy golf can do much better.
I haven't golfed in so long.
Data Design Interactive, the makers of Ninja Breadman and the
no.
ulcer in my stomach. They made bottom-of-the-barrel games for the Wii, literally the most apt definitions of shovelware. Half the time, they would make the same games just with a different skin. The other half, they spent making kids' sports crazy golf because, my god, they have their own meme maker in this game. A new you, one of the most terrifying ways to avoid copyright. Well, it is kids' sports after all, so I made a kid. This is bad.
Holy mother
These are some
of
of
God.
the worst golf controls I've ever experienced. It's like they actively wanted it to not work. And that's just it. It doesn't work. I don't know how else I can describe it.
Yeah, with a
Gummy Bear's
Wii?
mini golf, I'm sorry. Data Design made some other kids' sports
God.
games.
How do
Here
they
we have
reskin
ice hockey.
these?
Look at these controls. I dare you. You have to swing the controllers towards you to steal the puck, swing the Wii remote up from a
Hard
downward
shot? You mean a
position
slap
to hit the
shot?
puck, stab the air for a chip shot. Why do I have to do such
called
specific
a wrist
motions
shot,
for
but
everything?
okay.
Why not just shake the remote to hit the puck and then use buttons for the other motions?
That would make more sense.
This isn't good. Maybe basketball will be better.
No.
This is the same damn thing! Even the back of the boxes are literally using the exact same template, just replacing the sports terms between games. At least we have some mini games to go through in each of them. I'll give basketball the edge. Look at this. That's fun. Crazy Golf was the most unique, but easily it was the least playable. Basketball was pretty good in the realm of fucking shit. Well, Data Design made another Kawasaki licensed game. This time centered around quad bikes.
My brother had a
Then
GameCube
it
game.
must be good.
It was like ATV 4 or something like that. I don't know.
Kawasaki Quad Bikes is a quad bike racing game.
What?
And it's pretty bad.
What?
Mythmakers,
Shocker.
Trixie, and Toyland. This was one of the remaining Ninja Breadman clones I didn't have until now. And would you have guessed it was just Ninja Breadman again? There's absolutely nothing unique about this game. It is just another Ninja Breadman Anubis 2 Rock and Roll Adventures-like game. Join the
Ninja
Mythmakers
Breadman
into
came
their
first,
latest
right?
adventure. The Mythmakers series was a big deal for Data Design, considering they made 3 of them. This was their Mario, and after playing all 3 of the games...
Oh, this was their Mario?
What the fuck a Mythmaker is. Orbs of Doom is a Super Monkey Ball clone. Every successful franchise has a Super Monkey Ball clone.
Never
We
played
told
it.
the Wii remote to guide the ball through each and every stage. Either the levels are badly designed, the controls don't work well, or it's both. Well, we can't say anything until looking at the back of the box.
Oh my god,
This
it's the
is
same
fucking
template.
ridiculous.
Finally, there is Mythmaker's
People
Supercard
kept buying them, though.
GP. Who knows? This one might be good.
Mythmaker Supercart GP, a game consisting of slow carts and even slower turning. You shake the remote to use an item that lasts 2 seconds. My copy came with French and English instruction manuals.
Why?
Data Design's most infamous racing game is obviously Action Girls Racing. And man,
Why?
I've been dying for a terrible racing game track. Look at this, okay? This is the first track in the game. This isn't laid out like an actual racetrack. If you're going to have a god-awful track in this game, why make it the first one? It's just like Eminem's kart racing. Oh, and these are the same game. At least now, I'm fully expecting the exact
Billy
same
the
thing with
Wizard.
Billy the Wizard Rocket Broomstick Racing. I mean, Data Design Racing.
Different
This has gotta
template
be
on the
another
back.
One of these, but weirdly enough, this is one of their more original games. So you control your character by shifting the nunchuck up or down and by holding the Z button. Alright, last Data Design game this round. Mini Desktop Racing.
Like
This
Mini
game puts
Coopers.
the fun back into Mini.
It's about fucking time.
This game is one of the worst experiences I have ever had.
Well,
you control tiny cars in a room
Mini
with tracks
Coopers.
set up via office supplies and around a computer desk. Easy, simple, fucking garbage.
Mini
Tilt
Coopers
the
also
Wii remote to
BMWs.
control the
My
car,
brother
but
worked
the
on
controls
Mini
are
Coopers
so
for 6
ridiculously
years.
loose. The turns are so sharp. There are so many walls and so many places to fall off the edge.
drive
I had
one,
to
though.
think about everything after playing this game. How could a game called Mini Desktop Racing betray me? This was my least favorite game of the bunch. Billy the Wizard as a close second. The racing games are next. Supercard GP is better than Action Girl simply because this godforsaken track isn't there. Orbs of Doom was at least functional. Kawasaki Quad Bikes was just boring, and Trixie was your standard Data Design romp. It's probably worse than some of these other ones, but it feels the most like an actual game. Well, I need a rebound. How about
Game Party 2?
Completely
Electric
inoffensive,
Boogaloo.
mediocre party game collection. Oh, it's so good. It's pretty much
Shoe
the
Beach
original
out.
Game Party, just with more games, so you can't really go
that
wrong
lawn
here.
darts?
Compared to these other ones, it's not a great game, but it's fucking spectacular right now. Boom. GSN presents Family Game Show. Let's
Oh, no.
do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick one of these pre-made avatars.
You.
I feel targeted here. This is just a collection of 3 game shows to play in. I can deal with this. Not that fun, but you know what you're getting going in. Boom. Family Party Fitness Fun.
New York?
The name sounds familiar. Oh, damn it.
Oh,
How are there
yeah.
so many of these family party games? These are stupid. They're dumb. They're minigame collections that have overly complicated minigames with overly long descriptions with overly long minigame lengths. Like, look at how Game Party 2 describes the games. And then here's Family Party. Like, I don't want to read that. Fitness fun, huh? Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, sure, some of these games have fitness themes, but most of these aren't really fitness related at all.
Like, this was
It's
before
not
the
fun,
Wii
and
Fit
I never want to
existed,
play
right?
again, which is code for it's slightly worse than Hotel for Dogs. God, well, maybe Kid Fit Island Resort is a better fitness
$5?
Kid Fit Island Resort is a scam. 10 fitness games. Okay, games that get you up and at it. Exercise games. Let's take a look at these mini games. Surfing.
I think he
Keep
overpaid.
your pointer in the moving circle, grabbing coconuts. Just tilt the Wii remote. Run on a log. Move the Wii remote and nunchuck back and forth. These games are not fitness based. There's like one mini game where you run with the Wii remote nunchuck. There's one other where you run for 2 seconds and then you have to trace an outline with the pointer. These are not fitness games. These are run-of-the-mill mini games you'd find in any Wii minigame collection.
What?
The fact that half of these mini games use the nunchuck and half don't, good God, give me a break. For some reason, they just have to force you to plug the nunchuck in for some of these games. All of these games would work perfectly with just a Wii remote. Why do I have to use the nunchuck to balance on a log? You have to keep on unplugging and plugging in the nunchuck to go throughout the mini games, and then 30 minutes later, it's over. So overall,
30 minutes later.
this game is
Moving on
Not
to
the
Yamaha
worst.
Supercross.
Cool.
No.
Oh, dead.
What about Kart Racer? Now that's
That
a
could be
title.
fun.
This isn't nearly
That's
as bad as I
$13.
wanted it to be. This is just boring. Boom.
Alright, I got one more left in me. We got Birthday Party Bash. Oh shit, Duncan Hines coupons.
What?
The
Oh.
coupons were expired. I just couldn't help myself.
Oh, wait. Was it a good game? Heavy Rain. I've heard of that one before. Well, we're going to have Shovelware Variety Hour. Hour 3 or round 3. That should hopefully be out next week. I enjoyed learning about these games that I didn't know existed. Oh god, what is the next one gonna be? It's gonna be Duck Hunting. Is that Rudolph? Another M&M's game. Is there gonna be more data design? I swear. Is that say Carnival mini games, or maybe it's trying to be like that? I don't know. It'll be out next week. I'm looking forward to it. Patrons get all the videos early. I could not do this without them. I read all our comments, leave them down below. Did you play any of these games? Please let me know and how that went. Like I said, I read every single one of your comments. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I made it just a tiny little bit better. But until next video, take care, and Kitty music.
We were playing